that Kagurabachi 121 just concluded Hiroshima talks, here's everything that's happened in part 2 of Kagurabachi. Let's get into it. We start off Kagurabachi part 2 with a flashback. February 18th, a large island suddenly appears on the coastal waters of southeast Japan. Between that mysterious island and Japan, there's an island called Hiroshima, and on that island is a rare mineral ore called Dantenseki. 2 years go by and they've been trying to collect and study this rare ore. Except anytime they try to mine it, they always find themselves coming into contact with these guys on the island. But it's kind of crazy because they thought the island was uninhabited. But it turns out these guys that are on Hiroshima have been sent from that mysterious island. So our goat, Mr. Shiba, finally gets his hands on some of this rare ore, and he has a grand plan on how to study this shit. By taking it to the man, the myth, the legend, Kunoshige Rokuhira, aka Chihiro's dad. So Mr. Shiba gives Kunoshige some of the rare ore, and Kunoshige is able to come to the same conclusions as some of the scientists that have been studying this for 2 years by just looking at it. So Mr. Shiba knows that Kunoshige is kind of a bomb. So he says, hey, Kunoshige, come with us, help us study this ore, and we'll pay you in food. So they pull up to one of the labs, he's yapping up a storm, writing down hella equations on the whiteboard, and everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? And some of the researchers are like, yeah, all that information is true, but if you try to forge it, it just explodes in your face. And Kunoshige's like, I can do it. Next, we find out about the Soga clan. We find out that once in a generation, there is a female born with a special power to look into the future. We find out the woman that has this power is the princess of the Soga clan, and her name is Chiaki. We also learn that the Soga clan works pretty closely with the government of Japan to prevent any crises or changes in the future, and we find out that they have this meeting once a year. While they're at this meeting, she predicts that people are gonna wash up on Japan's shore with a letter to deliver. And that letter is a meeting request to discuss the rights to mine the Dantenseki on Hiroshima. So Japan complies with the letter and sends 3 delegates to discuss the rights to mine Dantenseki. And that's where we see these shady guys pull up for the first time. When they arrive, they demand that Japan hands over Hiroshima, the Dantenseki on Hiroshima, and all the Dantenseki on Japan. And they say, if you don't comply with these demands, we will take it by force. Simultaneously, they kill 2 of the delegates and explode the ship that they were on. Turns out on that ship, there was 4 guys part of a hit squad just in case anything went south. Shiba, Mashiro, and 2 Soga clan members. At this point, this is where a grand battle enacts between these 4 guys on the hit squad versus the sketchy guys that pulled up earlier. And while the battle in Hiroshima is happening, we find out that random sketchy guys that pulled up earlier are part of the Mikaboshi clan, natural enemies to the Soga clan. And the Mikaboshi clan used to rule the lands of Japan until the Soga clan drove them out. And the reason why they want all this Dantenseki is because they believe it's a sacred rock. And as Hiroshima talks finally come to an end, we find out that these guys are fucking built different, bro. We find out this guy solos all 3 delegates, 3 of the Hitman squads, and leaves Shiba within an inch of his life. And at this point, if you're not reading Kagurabachi yet, bro, what are you doing, bro? Part 2 is cooking and we're only 7 chapters in this bitch. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.